Bruce Lee. Not just a movie star, Bruce Lee was a revolutionary in the world of fighting, a man who transformed the way martial arts are perceived. But what makes his kung fu so powerful that even modern MMA fighters study, respect, and sometimes fear it? Today we're diving deep into Bruce Lee fighting philosophy, techniques, and the raw power he wielded, power that transcends decades and still echoes in the octagon today. The foundation: Bruce Lee's unique approach to kung fu. Bruce Lee's approach to kung fu was not traditional in the rigid sense. While most martial arts followed strict patterns, Bruce introduced a philosophy that emphasized adaptability, efficiency, and speed. He famously said, "Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own." This principle laid the foundation for what would later become Jeet Kune Do as revolutionary martial art. Unlike many traditional kung fu practitioners who relied heavily on form and ceremony, Bruce focused on practicality. Every punch, kick, or movement had a purpose: to end a fight as quickly as possible. He studied boxing, fencing, wrestling, and even Western martial arts, integrating them into his own system without losing the essence of kung fu. This cross-disciplinary approach is what makes modern MMA fighters nod in respect even today. Speed that shocks the human eye. One of Bruce Lee's most legendary traits was his speed. MMA fighters today train extensively to improve reaction time, but Bruce had an almost superhuman ability to react and strike. Videos from his fights and demonstrations show him moving faster than the eye can follow. His famous one-inch punch, while seemingly simple, is a perfect example of explosive power condensed into a tiny distance, generating incredible force in a fraction of a second. In MMA, speed is crucial. A fighter who can land a clean strike before the opponent reacts has a huge advantage. Bruce Lee's mastery of speed wasn't just natural talent, it was a combination of relentless training, biomechanics, understanding, and precision. He broke down human movement, studied muscle contractions, and optimized his body to strike with lightning speed while minimizing energy waste. Footwork that dominates space. Modern MMA fighters spend countless hours perfecting their footwork, and Bruce Lee was doing this decades earlier. He understood that controlling distance, angles, and positioning is more important than sheer strength. His footwork was fluid, dynamic, and unpredictable. Whether closing the distance to strike or evading an opponent attack, Bruce's movements were always calculated. This mastery of space allowed him to dominate stronger opponents. Unlike traditional martial artists who often relied on linear attacks, Bruce moved in multiple dimensions. His footwork enabled him to create openings, avoid counters, and set traps, techniques MMA fighters today incorporate every day in the cage. Striking precision, a science of impact. Bruce Lee's strikes were more than just fast, they were